Good morning everyone, this is Rahul Shastri from class 8B and I welcome you all to my Nirmaan project on the topic Vistas of Career in the field of quantum computing. So first let's understand what quantum computing is. Quantum computing uses properties of quantum physics like superposition and entanglement to perform computation. Traditional transistors use binary encoding of data which is electrically represented as on or off states. Quantum bits or qubits perform simultaneously in multiple states, thus enabling unprecedented levels of parallelism and computing efficiency. Now let's compare a quantum computer with a classical computer. A quantum computer uses qubits which can represent both 0 and 1 simultaneously at the same time, and the power increases exponentially in proportion to the number of qubits. Whereas a classical computer uses transistors which can represent either 0 or 1 at a time, and the power increases in a 1:1 ratio with the number of transistors used.
Now let's look at some important terms related to quantum computing. Qubits. A qubit is a quantum bit, the counterpart in quantum computing to the binary digit or bit of classical computing. Just as a bit is the basic unit of information in a classical computer, a qubit is the basic unit of information in quantum computer. Superposition. Superposition refers to the quantum phenomenon where a quantum system can exist in multiple states or places at the exact same time. Entanglement. Entanglement is an extremely strong association that exists between two or more quantum particles. Now let's look at some benefits of quantum computing. It processes a large amount of data, speeds up data processing time, and it is highly efficient in the long run. Future of quantum computing. When we look at the future of quantum computing, we can predict that within the next 5 to 10 years, quantum computing will be at a stage where it can be used to solve day-to-day problems and improve our lives. Now that we know what quantum computing is, let us look at some career opportunities in the field of quantum computing. Quantum research scientist. Some of the areas that a quantum research scientist works on are materials and surface, design and simulation, device fabrication, and quantum algorithms. Quantum computer engineer. The work of a quantum computer engineer involves quantum mechanics, electrical and electronics engineering, systems engineering, and computer science. Quantum software engineer. The work of a quantum software engineer is to work on optimizing the control plan of quantum processors and on automating the stages of the design processes. This involves working in all phases of the software development cycle, that is, design, code, test, integration, and system operations.
Greetings, principal, teachers, parents, and all my dear friends.
What I have developed is a spice plantation farm, which is also an educational model, which is open for tourists to see how spices that we use in our daily lives are grown in real. This tour is not for free. You must buy tickets and hire a professional tour guide to experience the nature and understand the variety of spices and its boundless health benefit. Our tour begins. Let's go! This will be a 1.5 kilometers long trip. Hence, we have rest places every 500 meters for you to sit, relax, and enjoy the nature. Our first spice is cardamom. It gives my tea wonderful flavor every morning. What a beautiful pond on the left side. Our next spice is nutmeg and mace, or jaifal and javitri, what we call in Hindi, we see on the right side. If you are tired, you can take some rest. Our next spice is clove on the left side. This is also called long in Hindi. Let's go ahead. Oh, here we see ajwain or carom seed. After 750 meters of walk, I feel hungry and want to try some snacks at the food hub. Wow, I'm really enjoying the twists and turns while we take the tour. Our next spice is black haldi. Haldi has wonderful health benefits, we all know. And then we see cinnamon and bay leaf, or dalchini and tej patta in Hindi. Finally, we see black pepper or kali mirch, which is excellent for curing cold and cough throat infection. Just before the exit, there is a spice hub from where I'm going to buy some fresh spices for my home, and these are available at a very reasonable price. Friends, spice plantation concept can generate huge employment and export opportunity in our country, and it will also educate the tourist about the spices that we can and cannot grow and their health benefits. India has a very favorable soil and climatic condition to support all this at a large scale. So let's promote this.
Hope you enjoyed this spice tour with me. Now it's time to exit and preserve the memories in your camera forever. I wish everyone a happy and prosperous new year. Thank you for paying attention.
Good morning teachers and my dear friends. Today I, Mitul Lad, welcome you for the virtual Nirmaan exhibition 2021. Our school theme is Vistas of Career in Novel and Unknown, and my topic is Career in Exhibition Design. As you all know, a career doesn't start without the right setting. It is a job which mixes imagination into knowledge, skills and visualization. So now let's see how to start a career in exhibition design. To start a career in exhibition design, you should earn a degree, certification courses, internship and volunteering and many other fields. There are some of the required skill set for exhibition design, as you can see here. Exhibition design eligibility criteria 10 plus 2 in any stream, science, commerce and arts. Subjects under exhibition design, which is model making, technical drawing, material version and etc. Courses for exhibition design, which is in diploma, bachelor degree, master degree and many more. These are some of the exhibition design diploma courses. Diploma in exhibition design, BEDS in exhibition design and advanced technology. Top colleges for exhibition design in India, which is in Rajasthan, Delhi, Ahmedabad and many more. Top colleges for exhibition design abroad, which is in London, USA, UK and etc. Exhibition design job profile, job prospect and salary in exhibition design. A junior designer can earn up to 8 lakhs per annum. Top companies for exhibition design, which hire them, which is Pepperfry, Flipkart, Amazon and many more. These are some of the design model stamps. Stay safe, stay healthy and hope you like the project. Thank you.
Different people like different colors. So when we talk about profession, people have their own opinion. Hello everyone, this is Bhargav Tank and today I am going to introduce my Nirmaan project, the Supreme Court of India. Lawyers have to be smart and good at logical thinking power, which helps them to find evidence and have a good verbal battle in the court. One must never mess up with the lawyer and should know that they can become the victim. So, let's not bore you and I will tell you a great fact about this profession. Did you know this profession was mentioned first in the Bible and it was the Zeus which was the first lawyer in the world. So, now let's take a glance at this wonderful project. As you can see the outer part of the court, let's take a glance at the inner part. Now let's see the chamber of this Supreme Court. This is the place where the Chief Justice of India presides. and proceeds his proceedings of the further cases. Friends, as you can see, this is the witness box and this is the place where the witnesses are cross-examined by the lawyers. This is the place where the lawyers of the plaintiff and defendant sit. In a courtroom, there are some places where the general public can witness the proceedings. People like me adore this profession because this profession allows us to dig in the truth and find evidences. This profession also helps us to give justice to the people of India. The way the doctor keeps his patient healthy, likewise, lawyers also keep the society healthy by providing justice to the people of India and reducing the crime rates. Thank you.
A very good morning to one and all present here. One of the most sought after profession is definitely that of doctor. And I, Aditi Parmekar, would like to choose my career in medicine. As you all know, human beings experience a life which is full of ups and downs and weaknesses and health. Similarly, to deal with the weaknesses and health part, we have the noble profession of doctors. In this project, I would like to show you MRI, a machine which is used by doctors to detect pathologies, inflammation, neurological disorders, disorders in joints and muscles, and abnormalities in heart and blood vessels. MRI, magnetic response imaging. Unlike PET and CT scan, this machine uses no ionizing radiation and therefore is a safe procedure. MRI is widely used in clinics and hospitals. Originally, MRI was called NMRI, nuclear magnetic response imaging, but nuclear was dropped to avoid negative association. This is how the final MRI scan looks. Thank you.
Good morning, my dear teachers and my dear friends. My name is Atharva Jadhav from 8th. Today, I'll be showing you my project from Nirmaan on the topic of airways. The first thing which comes to our mind after hearing airways is airplanes. As we all know, airplanes is the second fastest vehicle in the world after rockets. Today, I'll be telling you about the different best earning careers under airways. But first, let me tell you about these right here. Here is an airport. And there is the headquarters. Most of you would know what an airport is. So let me tell you what headquarters does. The headquarters is the commanding center which tells the airplane's directions and warns it about the climate and if any plane is in the way. So let's get started with the careers options under airways. Aerospace project engineer is the primary field of engineering concerned with the development of aircraft and spacecraft. It has two major and overlapping branches: aeronautical engineering and astronautical engineering. Well, next we have aircraft pilot. An aircraft pilot or aviator is a person who controls the flight of an aircraft by operating its directional flight controls. Some other air crew members, such as navigators or flight engineers, are also considered as aviators because they are involved in operating the aircraft navigation and engineering engine systems. Then, maintenance manager. Aircraft maintenance is the performance of tasks required to ensure the continuing airworthiness of an aircraft or aircraft part, including overhaul, inspection, replacement, defect rectification, and the embodiment of modifications, compliance with airworthiness directives, and repair. Airplane mechanic. An airplane mechanic is a trained person and also refers to a licensed technical qualification for carrying out aircraft maintenance. They inspect and perform or supervise maintenance, preventive maintenance, repairs and alteration of aircraft and aircraft systems. of Aerospace Program Management. This is undoubtedly the most paid job in the aviation sector. The responsibilities of this particular job are as
Good morning, teachers and my dear friends. Myself, Ravishka Shetty from class 8E is going to present my Nirmaan project on the topic Careers on Food Compost Specialist. Now, a food compost specialist is a person who plays a vital role in food composting. His or her qualification is that they need to do bachelor's degree in agriculture, field, crop, and also they need some experience in food composting field. They work under waste management department. Now I am going to explain about my model. Waste is carried from the cities and towns and loaded in this truck. From this truck, it moves into this container. From this container, it goes into the separating tank where the green waste is grinded. From the separating tank, it goes into the soil mixing tank where the waste decomposes with the earthworms and the soil. And a manure or natural fertilizer is formed which is used in fields to increase the fertility in soils. Now, the rest of the waste from the separating tank moves into this biogas tank where the waste converts into biogas. This gas can also be compressed. So it goes into the compressor and the biogas is compressed as natural gas. In this compressor, CNG is also formed. So the CNG is stored into this CNG cylinders. From the CNG cylinders, it goes into the CNG pumps.
Hello everyone, my name is Pravadya from class 8E. Welcome to the Nirmaan exhibition. So the topic I chose for Nirmaan exhibition is mechanical engineering. So what is mechanical engineering? Let me tell you. Mechanical engineering is the study, design, development, construction and testing of mechanical and thermal sensors and devices, including tools, engines, machines. Mechanical engineers mostly work in engineering services, research and development and manufacturing. As you know, mechanical engineers create new engines and machines. So, I am here with the mechanical model of trike working on an electric motor, also known as electric vehicle. Now, what a trike means? A trike means a bike with 3 tires. Now, let me show you some pictures of trike. So, let me explain you the mechanism behind a trike. By pushing the button, this mechanical model starts moving. Let me show you. As soon as the button over here is pushed, the battery here provides the electrical energy to the motor, causing it to rotate. Then the rotating motor shaft rotates the worm gear, which in turn rotates the green gear, causing the 2 rear wheels to move that are connected to the green gear by a common shaft, causing the displacement of the vehicle. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Gitali Pawar from class 8E and my topic for exhibition is stock market. In simple terms, a stock market is a shop where investors buy or sell their investments, most commonly stocks, shares, bonds, etc. Stocks are the financial securities that represent the part of ownership in one or more companies. On buying the stock of a company, you become the stakeholder of that company. In that case, you could say that you hold one stock of Amazon. Shares. Shares is the smallest denomination of a stock. Each unit of a stock is a share and each share of a stock shares of that company, then you become 10% equity stakeholder of that company. India has two main stock exchanges, the NSE or the National Stock Exchange and the BSE or the Bombay Stock Exchange. The NSE or the National Stock Exchange is India's leading stock exchange. It's world's fourth largest stock exchange in the terms of equity trading volume. Based in Mumbai and established in 1992, it is the first stock exchange of India to provide a screen-based trading. Next is the BSE or the Bombay Stock Exchange. It is much older than the NSE. It was Asia's first stock exchange. With the speed of 6 microseconds, BSE is the fastest stock exchange in the whole world. The stock market index is a statistical measure which shows the changes taking place in the market. To create an index, few similar kinds of stocks are being chosen from amongst the securities already listed on the exchange and grouped together. Sensex, or the sensitive index, is the index used by BSE. Over 6,000 companies have been listed on BSE, and practically it is impossible to analyze the performance individually. So to solve this issue, BSE uses Sensex. Sensex collects the sample of 30 companies which perform best for the market. If these companies perform poorly, the market trend goes down. Nifty is the index used by National Stock Exchange, and it's the combination of Nation and 50 Nifty. Unlike Sensex, Nifty takes the sample of 50 best performing companies to determine the market trends. The two different methods of attempting profit in stock market is investing and trading. The goal of investing is to build wealth over an extended period of time by buying and holding a portfolio of stocks, bonds or other investments. The profit is dependent on the law of compounding. Trading, the goal of trading is to gain profit in a short period of time. Different methods of trading are day trading, position trading, swing trading, scalping, FNOs, and forex trading. Day trading. Intraday, also known as day trading, is the buying and selling of stocks or other financial instruments within the same day. Position trading. Position traders are focused on long-term price movement, looking for more potential profits to be gained from major shifts in prices. Swing trading. Swing trading is a speculative strategy where investors buy and hold the assets to profit from the expected price moves. Profits can be gained by either buying an asset or short selling. Scalping is the most short-term form of trading. Scalp traders only hold the position for a few seconds or minutes. FNO tradings. FNOs, or futures and options, are the most common derivative contracts where two parties enter into a contract. It is speculative in nature and considered as a safer option than the share market. You need to know about the FNO is that all contracts have an expiry date. Forex trading. The foreign exchange or FX or the forex market is a global marketplace for exchanging the national currencies.
A warm and a very good welcome to teachers and all my dear friends. I am Anushka Trivedi and I aspire to become a cardiologist. Cardiologists are physicians who treat and diagnose heart diseases and coronary artery diseases. It usually takes 10 to 13 years for becoming a cardiologist. Steps for becoming a cardiologist are
A person must earn a bachelor degree with MBBS, 10 plus 2 years. After earning a bachelor degree, they have to go with a special PG course leading to the Doctor of Medicine, or in short form, we say it as MD. After completing the 3-year special course from Doctor of Medicine, we need to go for a 3 years bachelor degree in order to become a cardiologist. Cardiologist is one of the respected job profiles in medical science. Therefore, their employment opportunities are readily available to them. They can work in government hospitals, private hospitals, public hospitals. They can even open their own hospitals. A cardiologist receives a salary of 2 lakhs per month, but a top level cardiologist receives 8 lakhs per month. Cardiology is a vast field and it requires a lot of knowledge. So, in order to become a cardiologist, some of the books I suggest is Brain Browell's Diseases, Cleveland, etc. Being a cardiologist has its advantages and its disadvantages. Advantages for being a cardiologist are high specialized knowledge, vast experience because doctors treat heart problems nearly every day, and then necessary equipments and collaboration with other specialists. However, its disadvantages are cardiologists require a lot of investment in time and money. High job profiles such as cardiology requires a lot of working hours, and also malpractice is at risk. In spite of all these difficulties, challenges, advantages and disadvantages, I will try my best and I will try to become a cardiologist. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my name is Anushka Mishra and welcome to Nirmaan Exhibition 2021. So my today's topic is Solar Impulse Plane. The Solar Impulse Plane is a long-ranged solar powered plane. The goal of this plane is to make first circumnavigation of Earth by a piloted fixed wing craft using only solar power, and to bring attention to clean technologies. The aircraft is a single-seated monoplane powered by photovoltaic cells. It is capable of taking off on its own power. The aircraft uses its potential energy of height gained during day to power the night flights. This project would be the first solar-powered aircraft and the future of aeronautical engineering. The Solar Impulse is made of lightweight materials like carbon fibers and honeycomb sandwich panels, which reduces the weight of the plane. The upper wing of the aircraft has solar cells and the lower wing has a flexible plate for the support. It also has monitoring and vibrating devices for pilot awareness. This plane is also UV resistant and waterproof. The wingspan of aircraft is 236 feet and the length of aircraft is 73.5 meters. Lastly, I would say solar impulse planes are clean and safe. It is sustainable as it uses solar energy, and it is also good for environment. The solar plane also reduces expenditure for aircraft companies for fuel as it uses sun energy or solar energy. Now, I thank you all for listening me and getting some information about solar plane. This is Anushka Mishra signing off.
Good evening, my respected teachers and my dear friends. My name is Arab Yadav from class 8D, and today I'll explain you my Nirmaan project. The topic for this project is digital marketing and its types. Digital marketing, also called online marketing, is the promotion of brands to attract potential customers using internet and tools for digital communication. Now I shall explain you the different types of digital marketing. First up, content marketing. A marketer creates videos, blog posts, articles and conducts industry. Next up is affiliate marketing, where an affiliate puts up your ad on their website. Next one, influencer marketing, which includes endorsements by social influencers. Next up, email marketing, which includes sending email messages to connect with the target audience. Next up, mobile marketing is to reach the target audience through smartphones, tablets, or other mobile devices. The next one is search engine optimization, which improves the rankings of a website or a web page in no paid or organic search results. Next up, viral marketing, which spreads a word of mouth of information about the product or service. The last one is social media marketing, which uses social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to connect with the target audience. Companies will still invest and market through digital marketing as more and more consumers are shifting to digital media day by day. Thank you.
Greetings of the day to one and all. I am Naisa Chibak, and today we will be knowing about magnets and the process of magnetic separation. First, we will know about magnets. What are magnets? Magnets are rocks or metals that create an invisible field around themselves. This field is more concentrated towards the ends, and these ends are known as poles. There are two poles in a magnet. One is North Pole and other is South Pole. Like poles repel and unlike poles attract. Now we know a lot about magnets. Let us know few uses. Magnets are used as decorative pieces on doors of refrigerators. And magnets are also used inner side of the tester to make the tester magnetic, etc. Now let us know about the process of magnetic separation. Magnetic separation is a process of separating magnets or tiny pieces of metals from other substances in a mixture. Now to know this process more specifically, let us perform this. As we know now that there are two poles in a magnet. One is North Pole and other is South Pole. Like poles repel and unlike poles attract. With this I mean that if North and North are like poles and South are like poles, then they won't come closer. Instead, they will go far away. But if North and South poles are kept closer, they will attract. Now let us perform this experiment. We need to keep a strong big magnet above tiny pieces of metals, like this. And tiny pieces of metal or magnets will attract. Like this. It just comes upwards towards the magnet. Now we have separated metal pieces from fenugreek seeds. Now these are fenugreek seeds and these are the tiny pieces of metal. Now our second mixture is of sugar crystals and metal pieces. Tiny metal pieces get attracted towards the magnet. So now this is complete sugar and these are those tiny pieces of metal. Now, third mixtures of kidney beans and metal pieces. Separate them. We are again using magnetic separation. Now, this is complete kidney beans and these are metal pieces. Now, let us know about the fact of magnets. Do you know that when we throw our old refrigerators or any metal items in waste, where do they go? Have you ever wondered? Old items, metallic items, go in scrap, but these can be recycled and reused. And to separate metal items which can be reused and recycled from other scrap, a crane with a big electromagnet attached comes downwards in the dumping ground. And suppose if a fridge is kept here, it will get attracted towards that electromagnet. As fridge is metallic, so it will get attracted, and fridge metal can be melted at a particular temperature and be used to make a new fridge. Now, this was a good fact which is being used to separate all metal items from other scrap. Now I am very clear about this process. This was my topic of Nirmaan, magnetic separation, for this year. Thank you for giving your precious time. Have a nice day.
My name is Siya Shetty and today I'm going to explain you why I'm choosing to become an architect. The practice of architecture is employed to fulfill both practical and expressive requirements, and thus it serves both utilitarian and aesthetic ends. The greatest advantage of being an architect is having a lifetime's work that will remain after you're gone to remind people of your efforts. You can ultimately live your life much larger and longer than your mortality allows, because the buildings that you design will represent you. They can also unleash their creativity and can do what they love for the rest of their life. As the saying goes, choose a job you love and you'll have to work for the rest of your life. Many of the today's architectural masters are still heading their highly successful firms decades past the age of their retirement, and are honoring their craft as just as ardently as before, as if they had never worked a life. This, the model of Lotus Temple, also known as the Baha'i House of Worship, and is also a symbol of excellence in modern Indian architecture. It is designed to reflect simplicity, clarity, and freshness of the Baha'i faith, and to act as a symbol of the unity of mankind and religions.
Good morning, teachers and my dear friends. I am is going to present a Nirmaan project before you. A doctor's office. A doctor is a medical practitioner who performs a health checkup and treats or diagnoses any illness related to person's physical or mental health of a person. There are different fields of doctor to treat various illness of humans. To get into this profession, a person requires high and steep education and to fight many exams. Doctor's office are the primary place where ambulatory care is given and are often the first place that a sick person would go for care, except in an emergency department at a hospital. In developed countries where health services are guaranteed by the state, most medical visits to doctors may take place in their offices. In the United States, where there is not the case, many people who cannot afford health insurance or doctor's visit must go either to free or reduced cost clinics or an emergency department at hospital for care instead of a doctor's office. Facilities at doctor's office. Doctor's office can range from a Spartan to luxurious. A basic office usually consists of a waiting room and examination room. Examination usually consists of an examination table upon which the patient sits or lies down, and various other equipments depending on the office. Thank you.
Hello, I am Nirmaan from class 8th E, and my top project for the Nirmaan exhibition 2021 is terrace farming or step farming, and the model in front of you is of terrace farming. Now I am going to tell you what is step farming. Step farming is a method of farming whereby steps known as terraces are built onto the slopes of a hill or a mountain. Step farming is another name for terracing. Step farming was invented by the Inca people who lived in the South American mountains. This farming method has made cultivation of crops in hilly and mountainous areas possible. Now let me tell you how this method of farming works. When it rains, instead of carrying away the soil nutrients and plants down the slope, the water flows to the next terrace. Every step has an outlet which channels water to the next step. This helps in keeping some areas dry and others wet. Do you know there are three types of terrace farms? The most popular ones are broad base, narrow base, and grassed back slope. The choices depend on how steep the hill is. Now here are some advantages of terrace farming. Terrace farming is an important agricultural technique that has made cultivation of crops in mountainous areas possible. Second, terrace farming prevents the rain from washing away the nutrients of soil. This helps in healthy growth of crops. Third, the absence of terrace farming would have made most of the part of Asia unproductive. Yes, there are also some disadvantages of terrace farming. First, terraces can lead to mudslides if not well managed. Terraces can be dangerous at some point because it can lead to rainwater saturation in some hilly areas. Third, another limitation of terrace farming is that it is expensive as it is labor intensive. Okay, so now let me tell you where is step farming practiced in India. Step farming is practiced in India in states like Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, and in parts of northeastern India and in some parts of South India like Andhra Pradesh.
Hello and welcome to my project. I am Maya Mongolia presenting AT. Before starting with my topic, I want you to follow the task. Just to imagine, a very fine day you're browsing through websites, having real estate, and unexpectedly a notification pops on your device screen. It says, please wait for the load to finish, and all your work has been interrupted. After a short second, a new message pops wherein it says your password was changed a second ago and you're unable to control your device and everything goes off. Now, what do you think? What has happened? Maybe your device is out of control or some glitch? No, this is called cybercrime. Now you would think how to prevent this cybercrime? Answer for your question is cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is the application of technologies, processes, and control to protect systems, networks, programs, devices, data from cyber attacks. It aims to reduce the risk of cyber attacks and protect against the unauthorized exploitation of the system, networks, and technologies. A career in cybersecurity is as rewarding as it is demanding. Cybersecurity professionals are wanted in large number worldwide because of the vast gap between the number of existing cybersecurity professionals and the cybersecurity challenges faced daily. Another reason for the popularity of this domain of the career is because the cybersecurity professionals are the ones who protect the data of the organization from being compromised. Being a cybersecurity professional, you are responsible for your organization's data's safety and security. India provides a broader opportunity compared to other Asia Pacific countries. The availability of skilled professionals who can tackle the cybersecurity issue is significant less in India, thus opening many new doors for young Indians for a cybersecurity career. For doing any career, you need skills. Skills required for this career are degree, a college degree or a training certificate, problem solver, compromise in data security is huge as it involves the privacy of individual and organizations. It is the responsibility of the cybersecurity professional to solve the cyber issue. Avenger, cybercrime damages roughly about 56 trillion all over the world. Besides, it also puts many lives at stake. A cybersecurity professional must be an avenger who saves the planet from falling prey to any such cybercrime. An apt position for you is a security engineer. Quick learner, be curious about the new technologies that are used in solving cybersecurity problems. Learn about the tools that are developed to assist security professionals. Become a cryptographer. A cryptographer is security system professional who is responsible for writing a code that hackers cannot crack. It is the mid-senior level job that you will enjoy if you love coding. To gain adequate knowledge in the field of cybersecurity, one can opt for PG level courses in cybersecurity. IIT Bangalore offers a PG course named Executive PG Program in Software Development, specialization in cybersecurity. Thank you.
A very good evening to everyone and all. Today I, Suhitala from AT, is going to represent my Nirmaan project. My topic for the project is civil in which I have made hydraulic bridge. So basically hydraulic bridge is a movable bridge, and in order to allow maritime traffic through a body of water that can be raised with the help of mechanical installation. In this bridge, two types of transportation are be possible. Water transportation, in which ships can transport their loads and goods to another places through river, and the land transportation is also possible on the same spot. The concept I have used for this hydraulic bridge is hydraulic system. In hydraulic system is used for control and transmitting power by pressurized liquid. If I push this syringe, the right side of the bridge do its opening, and and the both side when both side of bridge do its opening, ships can pass easily. Thank you. Let me show you.
Good morning. My name is Namit Pujari. I will choose architecture as my career. Architecture is defined as art and technique used to design buildings. I chose it because it's very creative profession. Plus the fact that you can have something that you have designed real life in real life. As the time progressed, I began to think how the buildings could affect the way we live, our mood and behavior. Most importantly, architects help to shape the building and also where they live in and contribute to the society. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Zia Sanadi and I'm from class 8E roll number 15. My career option for this project is DMIT Counselor. DMIT stands for Dermatographic Multiple Intelligence Test. Dermatographic refers to the branch of science which studies the patterns of ridges present on the fingers, toes, and the soles of humans. It reveals the links between our fingers and our inborn qualities and talents. Now let me explain you further about it. These patterns are formed from the external ectoderm and usually occur during the fetal development stage. The human's fingerprint is formed from the 13th to the 21st week while the child is still in the mother's womb. Medical experts and scientists thus discover that the amount of brain cells distributed in different parts of the brain help us understand a person's multiple intelligences as well as his innate potential capabilities and personality to DMIT test. DMIT is a biometric analysis based on the scientific study of fingerprints. DMIT is used for all age groups. It is particularly beneficial for parents and teachers to understand a child's innate strengths as well as areas that need molding. Our fingerprints reveal to us what we need and how we learn, transforming our lives through a holistic education approach. As a DMIT counselor, I will be able to tell the parent about the child's personality, how to deal with the child in the best way possible, help the parents to identify the child's learning style, kind of learner she is, what her innate potential, and choose a career based on scientific evidence after knowing the child's inborn strengths and weaknesses. I really look forward for parents taking advantage of this beautiful discovery. This is all about my project. Thank you for your time.
Good morning everyone. My name is Monil Desai. I am from Standard 8E. Our country is obsessed with many heroes and the ones which are worshipped the most are actors and cricketers. While actors work for their individual's well-being alone, cricketers play for their pride of country. This is the exact reason why I want to be a cricketer one day and play for the pride of my nation. This is the model of Wankhede Stadium of Mumbai where I would like to make my debut. I will set the field on the green outfield here. I would like to seam into the bowl from here, trying the fastest ball ever, frightening the batsman. And at the end of my career, I would dream to have a stand named after me, like the Tendulkar stand and the Gavaskar stand. Thank you.
Hello to one and all. This is Harshita Gandhari from Class AE, roll number 7. My topic for Nirmaan exhibition is digital marketing. Digital marketing typically refers to the marketing campaign that appear on a computer, phone, tablet, or any other device. It can take form in various ways, including online video, display ads, search engine marketing, paid social ads, and social media posts. Digital marketing is often compared to traditional marketing in such as magazine ads, billboards, and direct mail. Oddly, television is usually lumped in with traditional marketing. The key to successful marketing has always been about connecting with the target audience in the right place and the right time. Today, when the screen time of consumer is at all-time high, the best place to meet them is on the internet. Business worldwide are taking great advantage.
A very warm wishes to all. Today I, Yash Sumit Katale, is going to present my Nirmaan project on the vistas of career. The first thing to your mind must be, what is vista? The word vista means the view towards the something. Here, the word vistas of career means your possibilities for a career. What is my vista of career? You must be thinking, I have explained you what does it mean by vista. But what is my vista for career? As you know, this COVID-19 virus has made a huge impact in our daily lives. Doctors have taken a huge responsibility to save the society and the people of our country. Many people have gotten into the career of doctorate to save the humanity and take a good care of their people. Until now, you must have gotten a gist that what is the my vista for career. Physician. A physician is a general term for doctors who have earned a medical degree. Physicians work to maintain, promote, and restore health by studying, diagnosing, and treating the injuries by their major core skills. A physician provides education to patients, families, and support staff as it relates to the patient's condition, diagnosis, and treatment. The physicians will offer resource the information to the patients and relatives to have a proper treatment plan. Why this career? You must be thinking in my mind why I chose this career. Actually, my mom herself is a doctor. In this situation, she encouraged me to choose this career. This made me think about a way to serve the humanity and the mankind. In this situation, my mom helped many people and saved people's lives by sacrificing her family time, quality life, and her comfort. This made me think about this career more and more to gain more information about it. I hope you would like my project and would have known about it, about the vistas of career. Here, I would like to thank you all for spending your precious time in my project.
Hello everyone, my name is Shitish Dinesh Kangude from 8T and my Nirmaan project topic is electric bus, which is based on the career engineering. Electric buses can store the needed electricity on board or be fed continuously from an external source. The majority of buses storing electricity are battery electric buses, where the electric motor obtains energy from an onboard battery pack. When electricity is not stored on board, it is supplied by the contact with outside power sources, for example, overhead wires as in the trolley bus. Electric buses are commonly charged with the help of wired connections using AC or DC charging. The battery powered buses can run up to 284 km or 10 hours on a single charge and are quieter than their diesel counterparts. Over an 18-year life cycle, they are expected to save the city $386,000 in fuel and maintenance cost. Electric buses are safe, reliable, and have similar rates of downtime to other technologies in line with the electric vehicle policy announced by the Maharashtra government. BEST has planned that 50% of its fleet will be electric buses by March 2023 and its entire fleet will be electric buses by March 2027. Have a great day. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Anushka Giri from 8th roll number 5. Today my topic for Nirmaan exhibition is food flavors. Today we will make 3 flavors, strawberry, mint and orange. To make strawberry flavor, first we need to take strawberries, wash it with clean water and then we need to cut strawberries, grind it in a mixer and add little bit of water. Then a strawberry flavor will look like this. Then we need to make mint flavor. For making mint flavor, we need to take some mint, wash it with water and grind it in a mixer with some water and our mint flavor is ready. To make orange flavor, we need to take orange, wash it with water, peel it, and then we need to separate the seeds, take off the pulp, and then mix it with water, and our orange flavor is ready. Thank you, everyone.
Hello, I'm Aditya Lalani from class 8E. The theme for our Nirmaan exhibition is Vistas of Career, and the topic which I have chosen is psychology. Now, you might be wondering, why did I choose to make a psychology lab? I chose to make a psychology lab because in today's era, with the growing urbanization and the influence of social media, people have become more prone to mental illnesses such as ADHD, PTSD, and clinical depression. People have grown more concerned and are vigilant about their mental health care. So, psychology is a rising career option. A career as a psychiatrist involves diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of the mental illness. A psychiatrist can offer a range of treatments such as brain stimulating therapy, general medication, and general mental health. Here is my psychology lab. Here, different colors are used, such as blue is used in meditation room and in counseling room, as it is known to calm our mind. Green is used in the research lab as it increases our productivity and decisiveness. And orange is used in the child development lab as it is said to supply more oxygen to our brain. Child development lab. Here, the psychiatrists treat the children with ADHD, autism, and PTSD. Here, the psychiatrists take the regular report of the children. Counseling room. It is a place where patients come to seek help and guidance of the psychiatrists. The plants are used here as they help in calming patients' mind. This is the research lab. Here, the psychiatrists research about the newest developments in the field of psychology. Tests such as IQ tests, EQ tests, and MBTI tests are conducted here. This is the meditation room. Here, the patients with mental illnesses come to meditate and get free from the stream of jumbled thoughts. Meditation enhances our physical and mental health. It's a bit challenging as it takes psychologists to put a lot of efforts in treating the patients with mental health disorders. But it's worth time and efforts put by them, as psychologists are happy to see the patients get recovered from the mental illnesses. This was it. Thank you.
What is marine biology? Marine biology is the study of marine organisms. The marine biologists study about marine organisms at their natural habitats. They may investigate the population's behavior or physiologies. They may assess the condition of the habitat and the effects of human activities on the habitat. What are the qualifications to become a marine biologist? The minimum educational qualifications for pursuing a bachelor's degree in marine biology is +2 or equivalent percentage of marks in science subjects such as physics, chemistry, and biology. The candidate must have attained the age of 17 for the exam. Aristotle is the first ever marine biologist. His classification of animals according to their behavior and most importantly by their similarities and differences by their psychologies was his greatest contribution to the history of biology. What is the salary of marine biologist? An entry-level marine biologist, which is 1 to 3 years of experience, earns an average salary of 5 lakhs. Whereas, on the other hand, the senior marine biologist, which is like above 8 years of experience, earns a salary of 8 lakhs 78,000. Thank you.